Hello, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hello to you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Anyway, you're not here for that. I know what you're here for. You're here for these guys. Aren't they beautiful? Now, if you don't know, these guys, it's like 6 of them, they combine to form Devastator. This guy. This is Devastator. I'll put another picture of Devastator later. This is Constructicon, Decepticon, whatever you want to call them, Scrapper and BONECRUSHER. Now let's take a look at Scrapper first. As you can see, very nice artwork. Studio Series 86. Transformers the movie. Very good movie. I think it's a little outdated, but I don't care. It's still a good movie. Autobot insignia, Transformers Studio Series. This is a Voyager class. Then there you can see it. Obligatory photo shoots. The transformation, you can put the guns in. Yeah, you can put the guns on the sides. Very cool. 17 steps. Should be pretty easy. Scrapper is the engineer and designer for the Constructicons. He combines with the other Constructicons to form Devastator. And then you got a little picture of Devastator right there from the movie. That's Devastator. Well, Transformers the movie, Constructicon Scrapper, and stuff that I am not gonna read. Now let's take a look at BONECRUSHER. BONECRUSHER looking very G1-y. 16 steps. Autobot insignia, the same stuff. Obligatory photo shots. There we got BONECRUSHER. And then in his vehicle mode, again, Devastator. I'm not reading all that. You can read it if you want to. You can pause. Yeah, it's right there. And then Takara Tomy, BONECRUSHER Transformer. So, I'm going to get these guys opened up, and I will see you later. And hello, and there they are. Let's take a look at Scrapper first. In his robot mode. As you can see, his head looks really cool. You can see the visor, the mask, everything. The Decepticon insignia looks really good. The sticker is a little... Is that just me? I think that might be just me, but it looks a little turned, you know? But anyway, looking at the detail, you can see how much love is poured into this Scrapper. Here is the back. Not too much backpack, but just a little bit. A decent amount, which I'm gonna use these guys for Devastator. Unfortunately, the other two aren't out currently. And the other two I will get my hands on as soon as I can. But for the sake of this review, we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to focus on the individual figures. Because if you're like me, you probably don't have enough money to buy all of them at once. So, yeah, he looks good. I really like him. I like this Scrapper. He looks like Scrapper, you know. The colors are there. He looks really cool. Now, for accessories, we have this tiny blaster. Looks like a blaster. Shoots like a blaster. It's a blaster. We have this ginormous gun. This, like, hand cannon looking thing. It looks pretty cool. And then we have this other hand cannon gun thing. Very nice. Now let's see if they're effect part compatible. This one is, the tiny blaster is, you can see that pretty well. Looks pretty cool. And not really the hand cannon. It's not really gonna shoot all that well. Let's see this one. Yeah, no, that is not getting in there, unfortunately. So out of all the guns, all three, the blaster is the best compatible with effect parts, if you care. Me personally, it could go either way. So yeah, that is Scrapper. Very nice figure. Now we're on to BONECRUSHER. Let's take a look at that noggin. Oh my god. Look at how cool that is. Are those red eyes just not the coolest thing? Or should I call that a visor? That's a visor, right? Yeah, that's a visor. Now look at his chest. Well, if it would focus. The chest looks very nice. You know, looking all chesty. You can see the Decepticon logo. This one looks about right? Like maybe it's a little to the right a little. But in hand, he feels very nice. I've seen some people hate on BONECRUSHER, and they just don't understand my boy BONECRUSHER, you know? Like, look at that. I mean, how could you hate this? You know? He's got a lot of nice detail on him, too. I mean, look at that. And then he's got treads for like legs. Is that not the coolest thing ever? I mean, come on. Now, he does look a little funny. But, I mean, isn't that how BONECRUSHER usually is? Now, for accessories, we got this tiny blaster, which also happens to be effect part compatible. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Now, for accessories, well, you already know, the blaster. He got the blaster. And then we got this thing. I'm gonna be honest, and I don't really know too much what it is. Maybe it's like a... No, there's no... Yeah, it is. Maybe it's for his transformation, right? And we'll figure that out. But now, it's articulation time. So back to Scrapper. That will go all the way up there. This can turn. We're allowing a lot of range of motion. Nothing in the hands. The hands don't open. They don't move side to side. But overall, the arm is very nice. Nothing in the waist. This can kick that far. This can look back. Go back pretty far. Very far, probably due to transformation. This can bend 90 degree-ish. And then the head can look up that much and can look down that much and is full 360. Very nice. Oh, and the feet can like do that. Probably due to transformation, but like it comes in handy, trust me. Now, for BONECRUSHER, his head can look up that much. His head can look down that much. Look side to side. Let's see if I can make it do 360. And we can. You just need to get in there. Now the arm goes out that much. This is on a ball joint. The forearm. The hand does not move, I'm pretty sure. Nothing in the waist. Leg can kick up that far. and then it can bend that far. And this can move too, which is pretty good for posing. Now this can go all the way there, mostly due to transformation, but it's a thing you can do if you want to do it. Quick update, the accessory box thing is actually for his backpack, just so that you can know. Yeah, it looks very detailed, very nice for BONECRUSHER. Now I'm gonna go ahead and transform them off camera because I'm not gonna transform them on camera. So see you soon. Here they are in their alt mode. Now let's take a look at Scrapper first. Now let's take off all these guns. Yeah, looks like a vehicle mode to me. Definitely not the best, but it is pretty cool, right? As you can see, it can roll just fine. This does go up, so you can actually excavate stuff. It's pretty cool. Now looking in for detail, you can tell it's a transformer. You can see kind of what happens here. But it is, I mean, I really like it, you know. And of course you can store the guns. This gun just goes onto that gun. And it kind of goes in this notch here. Like that. And then this one has this indent for that notch. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Won't happen again. But there he is with the guns. Looking very nice. Now for BONECRUSHER, he does not have wheels, so you kind of just have to pretend that he's, you know, moving about and kicking Autobot butt. So that kind of sucks. They could have easily added like wheels or maybe real treads. That would be cool. But then that would make this very expensive. So I don't know about that. Anyway, taking a nice look at the side, back, side, and front. This does move as well. And here is the bottom. So yeah, very cool set of figures. I enjoyed them. Now, if you're a Transformers fan like I am, you know, anything Transformers you like, I recommend this. If you like Devastator, I recommend this. Now, if you're looking for a Transformer for your first time, I would not recommend this. Not because it's not easy to transform. They're pretty easy to transform, but it's mostly because there's just better ones out there. Now, if you're getting all of them at the same time, you're a lucky guy, and I'm very jealous of you. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. I hope you have a great day. Jesus loves you. Bye.